If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and giving me all my content predictions for this weekend here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, talking about cards that we haven't gotten in a long time that I think we're going to get and that we're due to get this weekend. I got 100 overall guesses and I got a few dark matter guesses for y'all. And then we'll just talk about other names for other tiers that could also be included in this content. Apologies for videos starting a little bit late today. I was up too late last night and did not get as much sleep as I needed, so I wound up sleeping a little bit later than normal. So my apologies for video starting a little bit late, but yeah, we are back and we are ready to grind, and we'll start, I guess, with talking about lower tier cards. So 2K made a change that I'm not sure if y'all have seen with these hidden gem cards, where now there are only like one dark matter hidden gem. There was only one before, too, to be fair. 11 opal hidden gems, 12 pink diamond hidden gems, 57 diamond hidden gems, but like a lot less overall because they transferred a ton of these cards, 121 diamonds and a bunch of other ones as well, over to gems of the game too. So now there's a lot less hidden gems that are going to drop, and I think there are going to be all new pink diamond cards at this point. Now diamonds seem to be likely to come out this season in packs, and the rest of the cards are going to be non-hidden gems, at least is what it looks like. That could be wrong, but we got all new galaxy opals and all new pink diamonds last week, and then we got 4 galaxy opals and 5 pink diamonds, and then there were 6 diamonds and they were all hidden gems, and then there were 6 amethysts and they were all new cards. So with that being said, that looks to be, oh, and then we got 3 hidden gem pink diamonds as well as hidden gem diamonds in this heroic set. So my thought is that the rest of the hidden gem pink diamonds are going to be in the Tuesday content for this season. The other 4 weeks of Tuesday content, 3 per week, makes sense. I assume we'll get like 6, I guess probably 6 of the diamond hidden gems again tomorrow. We'll get some new amethysts. Maybe they'll include one of the amethyst hidden gems or one of the opal hidden gems or something, but we're going to get a bunch of new cards, which means there are a lot of like good budget players that we could potentially get who would be really interesting, fun, cheaper cards, for example. But maybe we'll get one of these guys as well. We'll say first things first, somebody with some size to point guard position would be really nice. Like I'll give you all this. A card that I would like to see, well, before we talk about pink diamonds, because I don't really care about amethyst, I don't really know who it's going to be. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the diamonds, the diamond hidden gems. Mainly, I would say Bruce Bowen is probably the best of the group that's left. This Larry Nance card is really good as well, so he's another guy who would be an interesting option if 2K were to drop him as a diamond hidden gem. Joe Smith isn't bad, honestly, but if you go through here, the majority of them aren't very good at this point. Like Tyson Chandler's pretty good. Terry Dishinger's okay, I guess. He already has a pink diamond though, and that card's 20K, so it's like, I don't know. And like, just there's nobody in here who's actually particularly exciting at this point, in all honesty. At least like as a top tier card. I think Bruce Bowen and Larry Nance are the closest to that though. Pink diamond wise, if we get 4 or 5 brand new non-hidden gem pink diamonds, that's something that I think would be extremely sick and extremely cool, and we'll see what happens, but that would be very, very interesting, I will say, for sure. So I'm looking forward to potentially seeing that, because like last week we got Rui Hachimura, who's pretty good. We got Tyrese Maxey, who's fun. Michael Cooper's pretty good. Nobody like too incredible. You know who I'd really like to see as a pink diamond? And this name just popped in my head. He only has 1 card this year, and it's a diamond. Dyson Daniels would be an awesome pink diamond. A 6'7" defensive point guard with a smooth jump shot, higher 3-ball, higher slashing ability than his last card. That would be an awesome, fun card. I would love to see a pink diamond, or Galaxy Opal for that matter. Dyson Daniels. That's just a name immediately pops into my head as like a budget-ish point guard that could drop, because he would not be expensive with pink diamond odds. He'd be 25K max, maybe 30. Because of those pink diamond odds, that would drop his price significantly. He'd be a very fun card to have and to use. Otherwise, I don't know. There, like, I don't really have any other pink diamond names off the top of my head, but there are lots of cards that they could give us that would be good. Like, if they gave us a pink diamond Eddie Curry with a good jump shot like he's had in the past, he'd be a great budget big man like he's been in the past. There's a ton of different budget cards from the past that we haven't gotten this year that we could potentially get that would be really good. So it'll be interesting to see if we get any of that stuff. And for Galaxy Opal, it's the same story. in all honesty. Like Rudy Gay was great last week. We did get a pink diamond Terry this year pretty recently. Otherwise, I would say an opal Terry would be pretty awesome. Center position, I mean, we did get Vlade last week. I feel like we're going to get an opal like guard again. And who that's going to be, I don't really know. I feel like who else should we not got an opal of? Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball would make sense as an opal. I think we got an Alonzo card at the end of season 3, so it wasn't that long ago, like 8 weeks or something like that. But 2 months is enough time, I think, for them to drop another card. Lonzo would be cool. I'd be pretty excited about an opal Lonzo. I think that's a realistic one. Other Galaxy opal players that we could get. I'm trying to think of like guys from season 1 who haven't gotten new cards, like Al Harrington. I don't think he'll get a Galaxy opal, but that would be a cool one. DeMar just got a Dark Matter. Victor Oladipo would be fun. Jason Richardson got a new card already. Wiggins only has a diamond. Maybe we get like a Miami Heat Wiggins or a Warriors Wiggins still, of course, or something along those lines. Who knows? There's a lot of different stuff that we could get and a lot of different cool things and cards we could get. But really, what I am most interested in is the Dark Matter and 100 overall tier at this point. And there are a couple of names specifically for Dark Matter, first and foremost, that we haven't gotten that feel like they're like absolutely due. And one of those guys came out early in season 1. I mean, early, like 3rd week of content, was this Diamond Chet Holmgren. And he has not gotten a card. Archer is happy, by the way. If y'all saw the stream last night, he threw up, but he is just fine now. He's got lots of energy again. But Diamond Chet Holmgren is who we got in season 1, and we have not gotten a Chet Holmgren card since. So I would think we're pretty due, in all honesty, for a Chet Holmgren card. In fact, I would say extremely due. So I would definitely hope that we get a card of his, at least here in the near future. And a Dark Matter Chet makes a lot of sense. He's healthy now again for the Thunder. He's starting to play a little bit better. And I mean, I'm sure he'll find his groove as the season progresses, but he's a card we haven't seen in a long time. He'd be exciting. He'd be a pretty decent counter size-wise and player build-wise and stuff for guys like Wembanyama as well. Would be a really good card, probably a pretty expensive one. So Dark Matter Chet would be really cool. Another guy who has not gotten a Dark Matter yet, who is absolutely due, and I've predicted him for a couple of things these last couple of weeks, and I'm going to do it again, is Devin Booker. How he doesn't have an upgraded card from his pink diamond that came out at the end of season 1, I also do not know. That one feels like a little bit of a no-brainer as well, where it's like he hasn't gotten a card. I don't know how he hasn't gotten a card. You would think at some point soon he is going to get a good card. Would just make sense at this point in the year. And then, I mean, I think we could get a historic big. Like with the 2 predictions that I just made, Chet Holmgren and Devin Booker, I think a historic big would make sense because like all the bigs in the NBA recently got Dark Matters, the best ones anyway, like Embiid when he's healthy anyway, and Jokic. They both just got Dark Matters very recently. We're not getting another Wemby card. I mean, a historic big that would be cool to see to drop. I don't feel like we're getting Kareem and Hakeem. Or Kareem or Wilt, I should say, all that soon, because they got opals not that long ago. But I feel like Kareem and Hakeem are the 2 that make sense, because Shaq already has an opal, or Shaq already has a Dark Matter. Who else already has a Dark Matter? Oh, Embiid obviously just got a Dark Matter. Hakeem has a Dark Matter. Feel like Kareem or Wilt would make a lot of sense as well as a Dark Matter as one of those reward cards. Not reward cards, but one of those other players' impacts. So it would be a really, really good card because they've been doing a good job with the Dark Matters recently. Maybe we'll get one of the more troll Dark Matters like Jalen Green last week, and it'll be somebody like a Michael Porter Jr. or something who would still be a good card, but would be a little bit interesting and a little bit different, if nothing else. All right. Next thing that would not surprise me to see is for the 100 overall. He has not gotten a card since season 1. He is my favorite player, and he's a lot of other people's, I think, favorite player, especially now that he's a Laker. Luka Doncic makes perfect sense for the 100 overall. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't come out yet, but 2K knows that they can capitalize on a Luka card right now. He would be the most exciting that I think that a Luka card has ever been. As a Laker, having just gotten traded with how much he's being talked about recently, he's also starting to play really well. This would be a perfect time for 2K to drop Luka as the 100 overall, first 100 overall point guard as well. He would be like 7 million MT, and I would never be able to get him, which is a shame. But I think a Luka card that's 100 overall makes a lot of sense, even if I kind of hope he's not 100 overall. I'd love a Dark Matter Luka. That'd be sick. I just think if he drops, he's going to be the 100 overall because he's a headlining name, and he's obviously so headlining right now, especially because of the trade to the Lakers. So that is my opinion, and I appreciate y'all for watching the video. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit sick, just not feeling great, but we'll get into the swing of things, and I appreciate y'all supporting, so I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.